phone number, where you gonna be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up. Next door. Cincinnati Bengals was one.
Hey.
And the Seattle Seahawks.
And they
I don't know, man. Shannon, man. Shannon Sharpe. Well, I had to relax, man. That outburst you did on your show was crazy, man. That was a crazy outburst. Just out of nowhere, man. Don't do stuff like that on your show, man. These people are already trying to hang you out to dry, man. And then you doing stuff like that on your show. Looks crazy, man. Don't ever do that again, man. Like, relax. Control your anger. Don't do that, man. Because now, a person that was believing you or trying to find a reason to think you are that kind of person this woman trying to say you are, right there, seemed kind of crazy. I watched Joe Johnson. He even looked like, man, what this dude tripping on? And Shannon had to kind of snap back into reality and say, it's just my neighbors. I don't know, man. That seemed crazy, man. That seemed crazy. Where did you go to, man? Like, where did you black out to? You blacked out, my guy. And they had to kind of snap their fingers to get you back, man, because it looked kind of crazy, man. This dude say, shut up. And I'm like, man, is Shannon all right, man? Shannon must be stressed out. I'm looking at all his sponsorship that used to be in the background on the wall. I see the Boost Mobile graphic logo design that was sitting in the back of Shannon Sharpe. It's not there anymore. He don't have no sponsorship. I don't hear him talking about none of his sponsorships no more. I don't even see I see the neon light logo that used to be behind Chad Ochocinco is covered up with one of his jerseys. So I know a lot of sponsorships and people are stepping away from him. You know what I'm saying? Not sponsoring his show no more since he's going through what he's going through with this lawsuit with this woman. And I hope everything work out for Shannon. But now I seen Stephen A. Smith on Big Boy show, and he's like, now he's trying to take up for Shannon Sharpe. When I remember he was like one of the first people to jump out and have something to say about Shannon case. He tried to jump in front of it, and he's sitting over like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if he did it or if he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even say what he believed. He just say, I wasn't in the room. Kind of hung his guy out to dry, if that was his guy. See, some people can act like your friends, but they not really your friends. You can just put money in their pocket, benefit them, so, and they can handle it as that. And now he's coming out saying, oh man, everybody's stepping back from Shannon, everybody not riding for him. And I'm looking at him as, you're one of the guys that was starting to act funny with Shannon when he was going through what he was going through. You know what I'm saying? But it just seemed crazy for Shannon to just blurt out how he blurted out. And then he had to come back and smile. And I was like, Shannon, don't do that, man. Don't do stuff like that, man. When you do stuff like that, man, you give these people a way they can, like, how can I say this? When you do stuff like that, you look like the guy they trying to frame you to be. Like you can't control your anger. And man, that tripped me out, man. When I seen him do that, I was like, bad idea, man. You should have did that. And he came back saying neighbors and tried to smile, but everybody was like, you looked at everybody's eyes, they was like, man, what are you tripping on, man? They ain't know what he was talking about. He had to say neighbors. Because at first, I thought he was talking to somebody in the room. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter who it was. No matter who it was, if he was talking to a human or a dog or anything, they just seemed kind of crazy. That sound like erratic, like, shut up, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't control your anger, man, like you about to lose it, man. And I don't know if y'all got my boy Shannon stressed out right now, and he going through all this. He had the $100 million deal sitting on the table. I don't know if he's still going through with that deal. He losing a lot of his sponsorships. I remember I used to watch his show on the nightcap, and he would talk about a lot of sponsorships that he was getting, and he would do the advertisement in the show, you know what I'm saying? Things in the background, advertising, all kind of things. Now, lately, he haven't been doing none of that. I know a lot of people gonna bag up from him, you know what I'm saying? When you get caught in a situation like this where you know, you can affect their money. You know, it's a bad look, you know what I'm saying, how everybody's looking at you. Sponsorships are going to step away, you know what I'm saying? And I think Shannon is strong enough. He done made enough money where it's not going to bother him. But everything where he was going to, like, the heights he was going to, it done kind of been stopped. Hopefully Shannon will be all right, man. Hopefully he'll figure it out. Hopefully he found innocent. But it's not no criminal case anyway. Hopefully he didn't do what they trying to say he do. They see it's just a money grab and he gets to go on with his career, man. But when you put something on somebody's back like this, sometimes you can never recover from stuff like that. And that's the only problem with it, you know what I'm saying? And I see how he been acting lately. He stepped away from First Take, which he didn't really have no choice, but they would end up firing him or putting him to the side. It just seemed like sometimes you could be so high and it feel like your world is crumbling down on you. And for me, it looked like Shannon Sharpe world is crumbling down on him right now, right before our eyes and right before his eyes. And I don't know if he ever have to deal with anything like this. I see he had a sexual assault charge earlier in his career, which they found out wasn't true. And hey man, Shannon don't need to be doing stuff like that, because to me, you put that light on it to make it seem like you're an angry person. In that moment, you look like an angry person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that was a good idea. And I think if I was Chad Ochocinco, I would have called Shannon to the side and told him, bro, you gotta relax. We can't be doing stuff like that. They already trying to make you look like the angry, crazy black guy. And when you do stuff like that, man, it looks bad, man. But that's all I got to say on her, man. Y'all have a great day, man. Like, comment, subscribe on my channel. And tell me how y'all feel about that Shannon Sharpe crazy outburst. Did y'all even see it? It's at the front of my video. If y'all didn't get to see it, check it out. It's crazy.